Good morning, I am so happy to see you. I am Jana, and in today's video I'll be going over the things I've made in the past week, some new things I have given a shot, and just kind of going over some events that might have happened and just chit-chatting with you about my week. So I hope you enjoy this video and I hope you enjoy just hanging out with me. I don't know if you can really tell, I'm not near as bad as what I was earlier this week, but I have some sort of sinus infection, so I'm sorry if you notice that I'm kind of like bleh, but other than that, I think I'm on the uphill of getting over it or something like that, but I guess first thing we'll do is go over the plushies I have crocheted this week, and up first, you know, it is the pickles. I told you in my last video going over how my market went that I sold 2 pickles, so I decided to just restock on the pickles right away. So there are these guys. I embroidered their eyes and their mouth. So I freehand the pickles. I just crochet and add baubles wherever I feel is necessary. So I just have these 2 pickles. And if you're wondering why I am in this situation right now, it's because I am currently in the process of renovating my office. So I just repainted it and we're gonna put new floors in. So everything that was in there is in the living room. So it looks nice and clean right now, what you see here, but behind, it's a mess. Anyways, continuing with the plushies. Up next, I decided to make the cute little tree frog. I don't know if it's a tree frog. It's just a little frog. These cute little frogs. I love this pattern so much. I think it is so adorable. In the pattern, it says you to sew their legs to their body, but I think I kind of like that you can play with their legs. So here is this little froggy friend. This goes in my mystery boxes. And so I just wanted to make a couple more of these for the mystery boxes. I think I have 4 boxes right now, so that brings it up to 6. So yeah, there are these 2 little froggies. And then I gave my hand at this pattern. It's a little puppy pattern. It's pretty cute. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if it's because I wasn't feeling the best when I was crocheting it. I was just like not about it, or I don't know. I think it came out pretty adorable though. It takes a lot more sewing than I expected. I figured it was going to be like crochet the legs, the tail, the arms into the body. I kind of figured you'd have to sew the head onto the body and then sew the ears on. But you had to sew the arms on, which was surprising, but I mean, it wasn't anything terrible. I wanted more dog options for my customers just because I have a lot of cats because I'm a crazy cat lady. So I figured I'd give it a shot. I used the Yarn Art Dolce. So it's so soft. I really love the Yarn Art Dolce. And I do like this puppy. It came out good. Will I make more? I don't know. I can't decide. So there is this cute little puppy. I made 2 more hanging plants. One has the white pot with regular green leaves. One has a terracotta colored pot with the variegated leaves. I really love these hanging plants so much. I freehand the pots, but I follow a plant pattern for the leaves. And I really love the way these come out so much. And I do plan on making more. I don't know with this specific leaves. With these leaves, I don't know if I'll be making more of these again. I kind of do like to have it switched up where it's like the string of pearls or ones where it has little flowers in them, but like obviously these are the simplest option and they just come out really well. I'll give you another closer look. Look at those. I love them so much. So just 2 hanging potted plants. And then I was able to make 2 Spider-Man spiders. Y'all know how much I love the spider pattern, and I think it's so fun to make these Spider-Man. And in my last video, or I think the one before, I told you I ran out of the blue, which was the Hobbii toucan, so I made an order. So obviously I got a yarn order of that, and I'll show you a clip of me opening it all up. But I just thought I'd show you the Spider-Man spiders. I think they're so fun. I think I'm gonna sell these for 15. Someone reached out to me on my Etsy asking for one of these, and I charged them 15. So I think that's a decent price. They don't take very long, and they're super, super simple. I was just watching one of my favorite animes while just going over these, and I was able to make 2 in no time. So there are these Spider-Man spiders. And like I said, I received that yarn order from Hobbii. So before I show you the last couple things, I will show you the yarn I got, so that way it kind of makes sense with the things I made here. So here's me opening some Hobbii yarn, and I sound a lot worse, so sorry about that. Well, hello there. Quite the change of scenery, I'm sure you've noticed. So my desk is actually in the living room right now. I am set up in the living room, and it feels so weird, but I got a package of some yarn, and I figured I'd open it and show you what I got. Look at this. Anytime I see these words, it makes me happy because I know yarn has arrived. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I don't know where to begin. These are all new colors, so I'm so excited to go over them with you. First up, oh, I totally forgot. A lot of these are yarns I haven't tried. So I know I've mentioned I didn't like the Hobbii toucan. If you've seen my other videos, you know I do not like the Hobbii toucan. So I thought I'd give the Honey Bunny a shot. This is the color, oh, it doesn't say the name. Maybe there's like a little slip in there that has the actual name, but I think it's so pretty. Look at that. Okay, that is the first one. So this is the color I was needing that I ran out of for the Spider-Man spider I was working on. So I had to use the toucan. Oh boy. I'm so nervous. I think it feels the same. I can't imagine they have changed it since oh, hi Pebbles, since the last time I used it. So this is what I made the order for, and the rest of this yarn was just, oh my gosh, Pebbles, please. The rest of this yarn was just yarn I wanted. All right, I guess Pebbles will just hang. This is the last of the blues. The rest of these are just all Honey Bunny. So there's this blue. So this is the color Lapis Blue. The first one was the color Turquoise. So there was those. And then, like I said, the toucan was called Dark Turquoise. That's what I needed for the Spider-Man spider. Then I got this green color. Look at that. This one is Shamrock. Ooh. Some of them definitely feel nicer than others, that's for sure. There's this purple color. This one is Plum. Ooh, just a gray tone, a darker gray. This is Anthracite. That's a fancy word. Then I got this brown color. This one is called Nougat. Then the last one is this brown color. This one is called Caramel, however you pronounce it. I really switch it up, to be honest. I say caramel a lot, I think. I say caramel. And then their signature, I think this is Candy. I've never eaten it, so. That was the little yarn order I had from Hobbii, so that was exciting. It's not anything too crazy. All of the yarn that I got in my arms right now. I wanted a lot of blues. I was really thinking about making a Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. I know a lot of people have been doing that because of the movie. So I can't decide if I'm going to have that out by my next market or not. But yeah, look at all these colors. I love it. All of this because I just needed this. Anyways, thanks for enjoying some yarn with me. Back to our regular scheduled programming. Okay, now that you got to see the yarn I bought, so with that darker brown, I decided to make a cute teddy bear. I absolutely adore this bear pattern, and I'll link it in the description like I always do. But there's just something about this pattern that I love. It's just so easy, so simple, and it comes out so nice. And you see a lot of these patterns where they make the muzzle separate and sew it on. Not with this one. They work it up really nicely to where it looks almost like it's sewn on, but it's not. And I just love that. Very, very low sew, because the only thing you have to sew is the head to the body. That's it. You crochet in the legs, you crochet in the arms, you crochet in the ears. It's perfect. And I love, look at those blue holographic eyes. They're so beautiful. So I felt like that was the perfect bear color, and I feel like that's just something I need on my table at my next market, is a cute teddy bear. It was fine to work with. This one is actually pretty soft. I didn't really have any issues when it came to frogging. That was my biggest worry. With this other color though that I used with the Hobbii Honey Bunny, it was terrible, and you'll see in a second. So just one little teddy bear in this caramel color. Then lastly, I made a corn cob. I love this so much. This is free-handed, and I just think it's so adorable. You can pull up his little husk flaps, and then he comes out of the husk. So I made a little corn cob. This was used with Michael's Sweet Snuggles, and then this was the Hobbii Honey Bunny that I tried. And this one is like same as the toucan, where when I went to frog it, it did not want to frog at all. It was like pulling teeth trying to frog it. And this was the one I worked with first, so I was super bummed about working with the other yarns. But when I started working with that brown for the bear, I was like, oh, so it was just the green one. That can't be said for the Hobbii toucan. It's not a color thing with them, for sure, because I ordered multiple skeins of different colors for the Hobbii toucan, and they all were like that, where it was like pulling teeth with frogging. Although it is a pain that with this one color it was a struggle, but with the other one it was fine. It's just kind of a game of roulette, I guess. Hopefully you get a good one. But I did make this little corn cob, and like I said, it is free-handed, and I think I want to make more for sure, because around here there's lots of cornfields, so I obviously have to make some more corn cobs. But that is the last thing I crocheted this week. Have Hank the octopus hold him in his arm. So yeah, it's not a whole lot. This week was kind of crazy because I did get this stupid sinus infection, and I also worked on painting my office, and the color in there, I'm sure you've seen in my office, it was a very dark gray, like almost black color. So it took 2 coats around there because I used a lighter cream color just to brighten up the room. So that was a lot of painting that I had to do, and doing that while I was sick was not fun. Not fun at all. So yeah, I did manage to get a decent amount done though. Out of all of them, I think I mostly really enjoyed the spiders and the frogs. I just love those patterns so much, and the frog doesn't take long at all to make, and that's one of the reasons I like it, and I just think it comes out so cute. It's kind of hard to give the Hobbii Honey Bunny yarn a rating because it really depends on the yarn. So let's say with the brown yarn, if I had to rate it, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. It is soft and nice to work with, but it's still not the best with frogging, but you can frog it. If I were to rate the green colored Honey Bunny, I would give it like a 3 out of 10 because it was more stiff and just you couldn't frog it without it almost wanting to tear apart. So those are my thoughts on the Honey Bunny. I actually had some fun also creating some t-shirt designs. I don't know if you've noticed, but it might be on the bottom of my videos or something. I have a storefront that I upload designs to put on t-shirts. So I came up with a bunch of fun designs. Here, I'll show you one of them. So what I do is I draw them up in my Procreate app on my iPad, and then if I want to make any tweaks, I can upload it to Canva and do anything I need to do there. So this is one of the designs. It's my cat logo holding a coffee cup saying good morning, because I opened my videos saying good morning. I just felt like that was the perfect design. It's so adorable. I mean, I am a little bit biased, but that's just one of my favorites I wanted to show you. Another one that I really enjoyed was my cat logo holding a crochet hook with some balls of yarn, and it says crochet every day because I'm not gonna lie, I crochet every day, at least I try to. So I had so much fun creating these designs and putting them on that website to put on t-shirts. And like I said, I did order a shirt with my logo on there. And as soon as I get that in, I can't wait to show you guys. Hopefully it came out really good. It's nothing crazy. It's literally just my logo. But I came up with just a bunch of different designs. This is probably one of my other favorites. It says crochet is my therapy, which could not be any more true for me, at least. And there are more, but I just don't want to bore you with going over all the designs I came up with. So if you want to go check those out, you certainly can. But I just thought it would be fun to show you some of that. But anyways, I don't think I have anything else for you. Like I said, it's been a little hectic with how things are set up right now with my big L desk in the middle of the living room, trying to clear out the office to get that all done and redo the floors and everything. But I just wanted to show you what all I crocheted and keep you up to date on everything I've been making. I also wanted to just share my appreciation for everyone that's been going and purchasing my fuzzy monster pattern. I just can't get over how much love it's received. I knew some people liked it, but I didn't realize like to what extent. So I just wanted to thank everyone who has gone and purchased my fuzzy monster pattern. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support y'all give me. It is definitely helpful in these crazy times. I am going to go crochet some more plushies. If you haven't yet, please subscribe so you can get notified when I upload next and stay up to date on all of my crochet goodness. Thank you so much for spending some time out of your day with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!